Why are some junior developers landing jobs and opportunities while others are not? Is it their talent or is it just luck? No, it is exactly personal brand. You see, I've been in your shoes before. I've applied for countless jobs and I've gotten zero response. And then I was doubting my skills. I thought the problem was me. Till I discovered that no, it wasn't my skill, or it wasn't like I wasn't talented. I had the skill and I was talented, but then I lacked the personal brand. And that was the big reason why companies ignored me. But look, everything have changed for me. And today, that's exactly what I want for you. So I'm creating this series primarily for junior developers like you to build your personal brand and build a good portfolio, and I'll show you how to network and land opportunities you've always dreamed of. Look, the 3 episodes are very important. This is just the first episode, and I recommend you take your time and watch the whole series. So let's get into it. You have probably heard of the term personal brand. It's not a new thing. You've probably heard it somewhere, and you are wondering what is a personal brand. Let me put it simply in this way. A personal brand is simply how people sees you. It's how they sees you, your values, and your work. So you see how important it is. But many people is ignoring their personal brand and they're just going out there creating projects and applying for jobs. Look, you are going to only end up getting ignored if you don't fix your personal brand. Look, I'm going to tell you the truth, the honest truth. The truth is, in the future, anyone that do not have a personal brand is going to fall. That's the truth. If you don't have a personal brand in the future, you are going to only fall. Look, there are a lot of AIs out there, and people are complaining that AIs are taking their jobs, right? Like there are AIs that can even draft a full website. But what an AI cannot take is you, your personal brand, and your values. Your personal brand isn't just your coding. No, it's not your coding and your programming and your skill, but it is how you present yourself and how you communicate to others and how you are just unique from others. And trust me, we are all unique. We all have some unique features that are just associated to only us, and that is what you can use as a leverage to create a personal brand. The honest truth is, when you take your time to fix your personal brand, you don't chase opportunities, but rather opportunities they chase you. So you have to fix your personal brand. You don't have to go hunting for jobs. And when you fix your personal brand, the jobs themselves will come to you. You attract jobs and you attract a lot of ambitious and talented people in your life. So you see how important it is to create a personal brand today. Now you have understood the importance of a personal brand. Now let's look at how you can build a personal brand for yourself as a junior developer. So the first step you probably have to do is identifying your niche. Is it niche or is it niche? Whatever it is, whether niche or niche, you have to identify. That's the first step you have to start with. So your niche is basically your category. So I see a lot of junior developers out there, they go like they are full stack developers and they're creating mobile apps, they are into backend, they are into machine learning. Can you like master all of these? That's the first mistake junior developers do. They don't focus on a specific aspect of their skill, but then they try to be a jack of all trades. That's what I'll put it. They want to master here, they want to master here. That's not how it works. You have to find a skill you are good in. You have to put your focus on that skill and try to build your personal brand around that skill. Look, you can always expand, you can always spread your roots and learn other skills and other technologies or frameworks. But if you are starting out, I recommend you just look for one skill or one framework and stick to it, and try to stick to it and try to master it and try to build your personal brand around that skill. So the big question is, how do you find your niche? So it's pretty simple. So if I was in your shoes, what I'll do is just pick a piece of paper, then I'll write the skills I'm currently learning in the frameworks. Whether I'm learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Python, data analysis, I'll list everything down. Then I'll look at them, the one that I'm most proficient in and the one that I can honestly beat my chest and say that, oh, I can do this for the rest of my life and I enjoy doing this. And that is where I'm going to put my focus in. For example, if you enjoy creating aesthetically pleasing UIs, then you might just go into front-end or UI UX. And if you enjoy maybe math or data, then you can go into back-end or maybe data analysis or machine learning. Just look at the skill you enjoy doing most. Because look, if you don't enjoy what you are doing, you are only going to burn out. So you have to enjoy every bit of the process of the skill you are currently doing. So look, specializing, it don't just limit you, Don't go like, oh, I'm limited to only front end or I'm limited to only back end. No, that's not how it works. Specializing makes you an expert. Look at it that way. It makes you an expert in that field. And that is what recruiters are looking for. Recruiters don't go out and start looking for people that are into back end, front end, mobile apps. No, they want specialists, people that are specialized in a particular area. So make sure you specialize in a particular area. Okay, now you have your niche and your value. So how do you build a great online presence? The first mistake junior developers, and a lot of people are making these mistakes. Trust me, it's not only you. A lot of people are making this mistake. They have messy and inconsistent profiles across their social media. You visit their Facebook, they have a black background with their profile. You visit their Instagram and there's a cartoon over there. You visit their TikTok account and there's another profile over there. That's where you are going to start. Start fixing your profile. You might see it as being simple, but it's very important. When recruiters just take your resume, the things they go through is your media, your profiles. That's the things they target first. And once they are going through them and they look that you are not consistent throughout your media, they know that you are not serious. That's what they think. They think that, okay, you are not serious. That's just the truth. So you have to start fixing it. Look for a good profile and make sure that all your media, all your social media handles have the same profile so that they'll be consistent. And if you have a name over here, let's just take it, I have my name, Abdul Wahab, over here. Then all my social medias, I have to use Abdul Wahab throughout. I don't have to go and put a different name and a different name over here. Use the same name throughout and the same profile. And look for a simple biography. Just look for a short biography and put it throughout your social media handles. And the next thing you need to consider is your biography or your descriptions across your social media platforms. Just make it a simple sentence that shows your skill and shows your value. These two are very important. Your skill and your value. For example, don't go like, I'm a front-end developer and I enjoy creating this and this. I'm a front-end developer with 5 years of experience. Or no, don't go and do that. Don't do that. Make sure you have your skill and make sure you have your value attached to your skill. For example, I'm a front-end developer, right? And I value simplicity and I believe in what? Teamwork. Since I value simplicity, I can put it this way. I'm a minimalistic front-end developer that enjoys creating aesthetically pleasing designs and websites. And I believe that with teamwork, every product can be further improved. Just look at the description, how easy it is. So make sure you have easy descriptions like this. Make sure you put in your work and your value. What you value. Your values are very important. Your values are what separate you from others, right? Maybe a lot of people are front-end developers and they don't value minimalism, but I value it. I value simplicity and minimalism, and I look for great aesthetics in my designs. And once you are done with this, the next thing is to start putting mini projects in your online profiles. For example, I recommend you have a GitHub account, you have a LinkedIn account, you have an Instagram account, and a YouTube account. These 4 are very important. LinkedIn, Instagram, GitHub, and a YouTube account. So look, I'm not telling you to start investing much of your time and going into online stuff. No, that's not what I'm saying. But make sure you have this account, these 4 accounts. They are very important. For the YouTube account, I'm thinking of creating a series that is dedicated for only the YouTube, where I'll teach you how to start a YouTube account from scratch as a junior developer and build it into a business. I'm thinking of creating a series for that. So let me know if you need a series for that. But then for your Instagram and your GitHub and your LinkedIn, they are very important. Make sure you have an account for all of them and start creating mini projects. Any project you create, if you just start, maybe you are done with maybe your to-do app, or maybe you are done with any project you've just created, make sure to post it in all the accounts. Make sure to have it in all the accounts. This is very important. Any project you finish, or any language or a course you are done with, maybe you are done with a course, make sure you put the course in all of them. Just post, maybe I'm done with this course, or this is what I've learned from this course, and this is the challenges that I've went through and how I dealt with those challenges and I persevere. And next is your portfolio. Look at it this way. Your portfolio is kind of like your library, your archive of work. You have a library of what? Your work, your values, and your story. That's what your portfolio is all about. So if you don't have a portfolio, that's the first place you probably have to start. Eyesight, a portfolio is very important. It's very, very important. So you have to start with your portfolio. In the next episode, that's episode 2, I'll be diving deep into portfolio. So I'm not going to go deep into portfolio right now. And in episode 2, I'll go deep into portfolio on how to craft a very good portfolio as a junior developer. A portfolio that will make employers and recruiters go like, I need to employ this guy. A portfolio that will just scream, hire me, hire me. That's the kind of portfolio you want to create. I'm not going to dive deep into those kind of portfolio right now. That will be later on in the series. That's episode 2. But then just put it in the back of your mind that your portfolio is very important. So if you are tired of being ignored and you want to learn opportunities, just take these tips very serious. Start building your personal brand today. Find a niche, build your online presence, and start showcasing your skills and your values. And trust me, if you are doing this, you are not going to be hunting for jobs, but rather the jobs are going to be hunting for you. You are going to attract a lot of potential people in your life and build a network of like-minded people like you, and you are going to persevere in today's industry. So go out there and make an impact. So when you apply for a job, why are you kept waiting while others are landing those job opportunities? Is it experience, or is it luck, or is it connections? Nope. The difference is they create a portfolio that makes recruiters go like, we need to hire this person. And in episode 2 of Dev Spotlight, we are going to get that answer. And always remember, every expert was once a beginner. And as always, let's build something great together.